Definitely one very thirsty hyena. Look how it's just gulping that water. Let's watch a moment. Let's see where it goes. This hyena is definitely upsetting a lot of the birds here. There's a blacksmith lapwing there, not very happy. There's also two Egyptian goose here, which they've sort of just moved on a little bit off from this young spotted hyena. But this is a good illustration of the alarm calls that we've mentioned just earlier on, how they can indicate certain animals that might be coming into the area, just like this. Yeah, it's urinating in the water. Shame, we did the kids drive yesterday and we saw an elephant doing some business in the water as well. And I think some of the children were a little bit disgusted by that, and now watching this hyena urinating in the water. Look at that, say, venturing in there. I don't think it's going to swim. I think it's just going to go a little bit deeper in. But they love getting into the water. Many of you would have already seen this, but on really stinking hot days, they can sit in the water with their head sticking out for hours on end.
This is a Diedrich's cuckoo, which we very seldom get on camera. And I mean, the only unfortunate part of this is that the light isn't quite right on him. There is glorious bright emerald green on the back. Oh, I'm so glad we got to show you that. He's flown off.
For a few seconds.
They parasitize the weavers and various other bird species, even though they don't make their own nests. So some people don't like them very much. I just want to see if my app is working again, and then I can read the it's an extensive list of birds that they're parasitized. No, the app's not working. Weavers, drongos, probably no, waxbills are too small. Maybe the odd waxbill, but weavers mainly. So you'll often find them hanging around weavers' nests or weaver colonies, and the colony will be looking out for them. And how on earth they manage to get into a nest, pop out an egg, and out without being noticed? Well, I think it's a marvel of nature.
Well, everybody, we have got the South African national bird right here. Apparently it's quite a rare sighting to see here on Amakhala. Those of you who don't know what the South African national bird is, it is the blue crane. Standing at 110 centimeters, 4 to 5 kilograms. Male slightly bigger than the female. Now, quite common down in the Cape, towards Cape Town, with a lot of the fields that have been manipulated for agriculture. Enjoying natural grasslands, wetlands, and cultivated pastures and croplands. Very nice to see. Shreyas, wow indeed, eh? The blue crane, national bird of South Africa. It's auspicious that it is showing itself here for us a few days before the Rugby World Cup final on Saturday against New Zealand. Hopefully it bodes well. Hopefully it brings us some good luck. Sorry about the wind buffeting our car. They still keep being referred to as cubs. They're almost past that stage. You might hear some voices, everybody. We are not alone in this sighting. There are other people come from all over the world to view these lions with us as well, and they are getting great photographic opportunity right now. Female on the left, she knows where mum's coming from. She knows she's coming from down there. Where are you, mum? Getting hungry. wind is getting stronger.
A leopard, we can't take any credit for it, unfortunately. Anton, who's actually the owner of EcoTraining, he drives around quite a lot, and he came across this leopard and called us, and here we are having a good look at her. So we're just trying to identify this female leopard. It's definitely a young female leopard. Just looking at those teeth, so it's probably the offspring of the pixie pan female, which many of you know very, very well. It looks like she might want to stand up. Let's just keep an eye here and just keep watching. Beautiful. I didn't in my wildest dreams think that today when we started the safari that we were going to come across her, because most of the time I've seen pixie pan female, and her offspring seems to sometimes be a little bit nervous at times, not all the time. So it's quite nice that she's laid in the drainage line and feels safe enough over there that we can view.
So if you've just joined us, we found a relatively newborn elephant, I think, and we know that because there is still an umbilical cord hanging from the mother's belly, and the little one can barely walk. Trunk is totally useless, very unsteady on its little feet. And she's definitely got the afterbirth still up there.
It's very precious watching.
It is, isn't it?
The beginning moments of walking.
And you can also see actually underneath the baby where the umbilical cord would attach, you can see that, you know, the rupture is relatively fresh. It doesn't have a belly button yet, you know.
Very, very cool.
It's astounding.
Yeah.
We will give the hyena a song, but we're not going to do it loudly. I'll start off, shall I?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's quite fast. Can we go a bit slower than that?
Okay, you count in. 'In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ribbon sleeping, she's always sleeping, and we wanna see the cub. Ooh,